Hi everybody, it's Diane here. I am making a sort of spur of the moment traveler's notebook size junk journal, and the last journal I made on a video was the Halloween one, and I had a comment somebody would like me to show how I decide where to put pockets. So we'll do that. This is the cover. I'm in the process of gluing this. It's scrapbook paper with scrapbook paper pockets on the sides, or tucks, I guess. I have the pages cut. Got to do that first, right? Um, I don't have a big formula. I do, when I make the size, I always put in 10 pages. You know, I pick what is handy, what strikes me, what I find first. Um, Sizes are, this was just the way this was, so I cut it that way. Anyway, I do try to put a plain paper on the front, first page. Other than that, I make them look nice. I wouldn't put, say, that with another text right next to it. But okay, anyway, I do pockets first. It's just a habit I fell into. Normally, I do not pull out papers first, but since I'm doing this on camera, I pulled out some papers I thought might look okay. You can certainly do fabric pockets. I have done that. Not too often, though. But anyway, so since we have a tuck right here, as the first thing, I wouldn't put one right away. Generally speaking, I just try to sort of space them out. Like maybe here. And this is a lighter weight paper, so I would try not to use a real heavy scrapbook paper on it. This one's lighter weight. I don't like the color on there though. Yeah, okay, so I pulled all this stuff. I would use a lighter weight on this, and then a lot of the lightweight stuff I have is blank on the back, so I could flip it up, and then, you can write, have extra writing space. No, I don't see a color. See, I was not going to do this to you guys and look off camera. Alright, we'll move on. Okay, I'm going to put a pocket here. I'll pause the camera at some point and look for paper for that. Okay, so we have one, and this is only 10 pages, so I wouldn't put in a million pockets. If you want to, I mean, depending on what someone may use it for, Okay, maybe here, this side or the other side. Let's see. Well, we would have a plainer one that could flip up over here. So let's do something different here. A band, as far as I'm concerned, that would qualify as a pocket too. That's kind of narrow. I could make it a corner tuck. Okay. See, I just, I wing it. My cutter's right here. I do corner tucks, I do flip up pockets, I do just straight pockets. I generally don't do like real intricate pockets on top of pockets and waterfalls and all that stuff. I just don't get into that. That's more to the way my brain operates. That's just more mechanical, and I kind of don't really like that. I'm sorry if that's a little seems negative to you, but I just don't like to do it that much. Okay, I would probably glue that. If it went all the way to the edge, I would sew it. But since, there would be stitching here, which would go through. Oh, maybe I should though. Because this is a pattern. It's scrapbook paper, but it looks like pattern. Okay, normally I wouldn't do that. See, this is very impromptu. Okay, so we got 2 so far, and we're not up to the middle. So I probably would not put more. So we'll do 2 on each side. I usually make it even. Depending on what you do, how you decorate, or I would say this probably qualifies more for selling than just to make one for yourself. But if you put in ephemera, the more pockets you have, the more stuff you got to make, right? All right, this, I would just make a straight pocket here. And I'm going to use that dot. So this is 4 1/8. And I always measure because the pages are not always exactly the same. This way. Well, let's cut it this way first. I generally would not do less than that, like 2 1/2. Otherwise, it's kind of skimpy. I don't think stuff would fall out, but yeah, just to me, it just looks a little skimpy. Unless you have a small journal, of course, that would make a difference. Okay. If it doesn't, throw off a pattern, I usually put one of these notches in it. I don't measure, I eyeball it. That I would sew. Okay, so we need like one more. Occasionally I change my mind and add something later, or sometimes, like, let's just say I decide I want to cover this text. Then, maybe I think, oh, well, that looks nice. Well, I'll double it and make it a pocket. Should I do that? All right, you know what? I think I'll just cut it, because this is not blank. I'll cut it and I'll make that be a little pocket up there. That's kind of a cute idea. That's a little long. Should have measured, Diane. Yeah, I know. I was talking. Yeah, when I do this by myself, I don't talk. Okay, that, I would glue it. I think I will not do a notch because you could, but it just might look a little funky. Okay, so one more normal type pocket. Well, we're back to this, aren't we? This is heavier. No, that's too messy. I don't like the look of that. And you certainly don't have to make your pockets, symmetric, having 2 in the front and 2 in the back. That's okay. The green actually looks pretty nice. Okay, I'll make that a pocket. Okay, there's my thought process. I just do it as I go. Okay, I'll come back. This wouldn't be much of a video, just showing that. I do the pockets, then I do some sewing of fabric, which I'll do off camera, and then maybe I'll come back and decorate with you guys. So I hope that answers the question. I try to kind of balance. I try to alter the type, the style. Like, one's a corner tuck, one flips up, just to be different. I usually sew if I can, unless it's going to interfere with something on the back. Okay, hang on. Okay, pockets are in. I did washi tape and fabric here and there. So I was thinking, as long as I was talking about the pockets before, why don't we just decorate pockets? And that's very plain. So this one flips up. I did find a paper that matched better. Okay. I decorate these all different ways. Little collages, maybe even just a strip of ribbon, a label so somebody could write on it. I'm looking in my flower box that you can't see, of course. It could be interesting, but then again, I don't know if I want a white border. Let's just pull one out or off and see what it looks like. Or I could put a little label, something white or off-white, and then put this on there. So I don't know how interesting this is going to be. It involves fussy cutting. It involves Diane hunting around. Maybe we'll just do one pocket. I don't know. Well, I imagine you'll see this after Thanksgiving, which is an awfully eye-opening statement. I mail my cards out. I mean, I think people receive them in time, but I mail them out later than I usually do. Someone is behind this year. We won't name names. And this journal is going to wind up in my shop sooner or later. I'll do a separate flip through video of that when it's done. Oh, actually that's okay. It needs a black border or a washi. That's actually kind of cool. Well, I did add a pocket. See, I told you sometimes I change. So we're not perfectly even. That's nice. I just happened to come across playing cards that had a nice floral pattern. So I used one as a tuck. Okay. I generally don't overly decorate these journals, in my opinion at any rate. Yeah, just as a little mini survey, if you were to either buy or make, we'll say make to sell, not make for yourself. Do you like lots of decoration and stuff and everything? Or would you rather have it a little plainer so a new owner could do that themselves? I don't know what people like. I know those journals that are really over the top decorated, you know, the ones that cost $300. You know, that is more like you're buying like an art piece. A lot of time goes in that stuff. Okay. It's fine. Is it a little plain? Could put a second thing on. I don't know if that would be kind of throw it off. What if we put something small at the top? Let's try that. Such as, well, let's take these leaves here. Whoops. And I really wasn't going a floral theme, I don't know if you remember the cover, but it is. I don't know how you kind of can't. The paper is pretty though, isn't it? I thought so anyway. Kinda lost. Don't like that. Oh no. That's better. Okay, let's put that in. I did not do any rubber stamping in this yet. I usually do. I don't have to, but I do have leaf and floral stamps, so that might be something. Okay, I'll leave that for now. I reserve the right to tinker. Okay, on these flip-up things, I usually do something on the inside. Either washi or I grabbed some stamps. These I made myself. Ooh, that's pretty. Doesn't go though. I think it was upside down too. Was it upside down? Yeah. You were showing it upside down, Diane. Sorry. Oh, okay. That one's more white. These other ones are aged looking. That's pretty. How about there with a washi or something under it? Would this match? Yeah, I don't think it's great though. Is this too busy, similar? What do you think? Alright, I'll put that on the bottom. But I think I still want something on the top. Actually, I know, I need my narrow box. Is that right here? No. Yeah, this video is going to be 14 years long if I decorate everything, right? Just a minute. Yeah, the way I operate, you guys are probably amazed that I ever actually get anything done, right? Well, I guess bluish or blue. For being a big set of narrow washi tape, there's not a lot of blue. No, I don't like that. Okay, there's really no yellow. No. No. Ew, no. What about green? Maybe. Dan, would you stop brushing the camera? I guess I have it forward again. It's on an arm thing that you can bend it in any possible, imaginable configuration. So I guess apparently it's getting bent out of shape or something. Because sometimes if I'm not filming, I push back. Okay. I think the image here was a book, Child's Dictionary page. Yeah, if you ever come across a Child's Dictionary in a thrift store or something, buy it. Diane said. At the checkout, you can say, Diane told me I had to buy this. Okay, good. And yes, I put wax paper, this contact stuff down so I don't have stuff sticking together. Okay, let's find another pocket. Alright, that one I would leave, oh, by the way, I did not sew. After the big discussion of sewing, I thought, well, Diane, that, limits to what you could put in there. So I left this side open. I could put a label here, or a word, or a ribbon. What about a ribbon? I don't know if that would look weird at an angle. Let's find out. No, it doesn't look weird. I don't think I like the yellow though. What about green? Not that green. Okay. Would you put it closer to the edge? Yeah, I think I'd put it closer to the edge. That way it can be more difficult, right? To glue it. All right, let's get organized here. Okay. Well, I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving, whatever you did or didn't do. Yeah, that means we are also past Black Friday, probably. Did you shop till you dropped? I don't know that I ever actually went out on Black Friday. Diane barricades herself in her house. No, I don't think I ever did. I do some online stuff sometimes. Okay, how much time are we goofing around here? 13 minutes? Alright, I'll do this one, and then I think that'll be it for this exciting video installment. It's not bad. Alright, let's just do that. And then what? Maybe this, because that would be difficult to write on. If I put at least a snippet of paper that could be written upon, and then it's crooked. Alright, we'll even it up with ribbon or washi. And then maybe a flower or a bird or something beside it. Just plain paper, Diane. No, I don't. I probably don't. It's all dyed or old book page or something, right? Now here's just plain paper. Okay. Well, I think we want it a little narrower. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, all right, let's look for a bird or something just to be different. And that way I can lug this box over here. Okay. A feather. I don't think that goes. Something big. Well, here's bigger butterflies. I don't think that quite matches. Not bad, but I could use it. But I don't think I will. Can you see? No. Can you hear? Yeah, closed caption lately, they've been really bad with the, they seem like they run in cycles of what they decide to focus on. Now it's any kind of paper noise like that. It says music in brackets. And if you make a paper craft video, that's a lot of music. Well, the bird nest is kind of cute. Why don't we do that? Okay. Okay. I'm going to washi up or ribbon up the bottom of that so it's straight. Cut this. I might border that or something with a marker. We'll see. Okay. I am going to come back. I'll show you the pockets decorated. Okay, hang on. Okay, pocket decorating is done. I did start a little other stuff here and there because I had time, so ignore that. I did do a little bit on the cover tucks there, and there. That's a sticker, old one. Okay. Okay. I did add a narrow black line, and then do you notice anything different? I outlined the vase or pot, whatever you want to call it. Once I had the other lines on there, the pot just disappeared. So I think that looks a little better. Okay. Didn't do anything different to that. Looks fine. There's that finished. I added narrow washi tape there. That's pretty. This one I added washi on the bottom and a little tiny word. This one I just put a word in the middle. I tried a flower in the middle there. It didn't look so hot. It's busy. So I think that's fine. It's fantastic. Not really tiny. It's kind of boring. All right, here's the other pocket tuck. That's a playing card. And I think that was it then. Okay. So that's my method to pockets. It's just what I've sort of fell into doing over the years. It's nothing exciting. It's nothing revolutionary. I just do what I think. So there. Take Diane's advice. Do what you think. Within reason. Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'm assuming the next video will be a flip through of this. So thanks again. Have a nice day.